fog, well, if this is, look at this guy, it's Goff. The guy that's closest is the replacement for all of the x's in that function. And the guy that's closest is replacement. So if I look at fog of x, that says in the function f, you're going to substitute the function g of x, or wherever there is an x in f, you're going to put g. So that says in f, and what I normally do is this, wherever there is an x, I put a set of parentheses, and what goes in the set of parentheses is g. So I only fill the parentheses. I call these blobs, and if you simplify, this is 6x squared minus 3 plus 2, or 6x squared minus 1. So that's what fog is. Now, here's the good news about fog and Goff, is that if I'm talking about moving forward, you're not going to directly deal with fog and Goff. There will be automatically there in terms of a function, and it may be a function that looks like that, but it's going to be there already. You're not going to have to go in and try to create these things. And g of f of x, well, that's Goff. So that's g of f of x. Now that says in the function g, you're going to substitute the function f. So I look at g, and g is 2x squared minus 1. And where there's an x, I put a 3x plus 2. That's the killer. So if I wanted to simplify this, would be 2 times, this is 3x plus 2. By the way, if it was a cube, I'd leave that sucker alone. I'm too lazy to multiply it out. I'd find something else to do it with. Which is 2 times 9x squared. This is 6 plus 6 is 12. Which is 18x squared plus 24x plus 8 minus 1, or 18x squared plus 24x plus 7. The only reason why we do this is because of the inverse functions and dealing with the inverse functions. It's where fog and Goff are going to come into play. I'm going to start here with Goff, since some of you are still copying. And this is f of x is 1 over x plus 3, and g of x is 2 over x. So Goff of x says in the function g, I'm going to stuff f. So in the function g, f is x over x plus 3. This is going to be the easier of the two. So g is 2 over x. And this is x over x plus 3. So wherever's a parentheses, I put the function. And this is easy enough because this is just an invert and multiply. So this would be 2 times x plus 3 over x. Now, that 2 is going to multiply everything that's on the top of that. So this becomes 2x plus 6 over x. And that's what GOF is. In the engineering calculus book, and that's the 220, there's a whole section called New Functions from Old, and it's all about Fogg and Goff. You're creating new functions out of old ones. So you're putting 2 together and coming up with something different, something new. And Goff says in the function f, you're going to stuff g. So in f, wherever there is an x, you're going to put 2 over x, which is, there's x over x plus 3. So this is 2 over x, 2 over x. Now, I'm not sure how he taught you how to do complex fractions, but the common denominator between the numerator and denominator is x. So if I look at the denominator, if I look at the numerator, I multiply by 1, but a very special one. It's going to kill the denominator of both. That is a way of doing it. So 2 times 1 over x is just 2. 1 over x times 2 over x is just 2, plus 1 over x times 3 is just 3x.